The first Monday of the month, and so we do have attorney David Betras joining us live via Skype to answer your legal questions for free. We are taking calls, so if you have a call for attorney Betras live during the segments, when that number pops up, you can give us a buzz. Dave will be answering them live right now, but let's say hello to him. Hello, Dave. How's it going?
Hi, how are you? I miss you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you. It's good to see you for this Monday. We have had so many questions coming in. Can we get right to it?
Get right to it. Fire away.
Okay.
I saw some of them you sent me.
Yeah, I just
go
sent
ahead.
you 3 questions. These were all via Facebook, but again, we are taking calls at the number on the bottom of your screen. Somebody wants to know, can a company who is a non-essential business require you to work from home?
Yeah, I mean, a non-essential business can't be open to the public, but if they could still do their business remotely, I don't see why they couldn't. The idea of a non-essential business is you can't be open to the public, but if you could still conduct business from home and not be around people and not be around the public, I don't see any reason why they couldn't.
Alrighty. We have a housing question. A lady says her daughter is committed to a lease at a housing complex, which is over by YSU. Summer classes are now online. She can come home. But what are her options? They're talking about the rent, that it's still $700 a month.
You know, I wished, I've had a lot of questions about this. So evidently at YSU, some of the housing units must be owned by, not by YSU. So they should try to work something out with those landlords. Now, the governor did put out an order saying people should try to forego for a couple of months. So I don't know when this ban's going to be lifted. No one does. So I would call the administration and see. But if they lift the ban in May, if Governor DeWine lifts the ban, then I don't see why you couldn't rent the apartment, even though the classes are online. But I would definitely get a hold of the administration.
Yeah, especially if it's an off-campus thing, you know, that's similar to everybody else that lost their job and everything. Can we talk to a caller on the phone right now? Let's say good morning to them. What's your question?
Good morning. My question is this. I have a loved one who has been convicted of a felony 4. First-time offense, and it was for drugs. He was given 3 years probation, and his parole officer went before the judge, and he got it set up so that he's now off probation, and it's only been a year. For good behavior, et cetera, et cetera. Long story short, what I'm trying to find out is what is the protocol to get that record expunged, and can it be expunged with it being a felony 4?
Okay, so has it been 3 years since he's been off probation and everything?
No, sir. He was given 3 years probation, but he only served 1. The PO went before the judge and got the other 2 years, taken off.
Okay, so you could get that record sealed and expunged, but you have to wait 3 years from when he was last on probation to do that.
We have to wait 3 years from the time he was taken off probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your call.
What's the protocol?
You file a motion with the court. They do an investigation, and then if they find that he's eligible, 99 out of 100 times they grant the motion.
Okay,
so all the records are sealed.
We can hire you for that, right?
Yes, of course, we do that.
Dave is an essential business. He is still open. And folks, we still have another segment for free legal advice coming up. So my suggestion is go to Facebook, comment your question on the post. You can send us it anonymously or call in live during our segment. Dave, stick around. We'll see you in just a bit.
Okay.
All righty, folks. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back.